So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Allen going to throw to get things going. He's going to air one out right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and a yard. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A 19-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quickly to the out. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The defense has got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Allen working from the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here. Leads to a nice...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bison. That is first touchdown this year. The PAT up and good. And the Bisons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8. They'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It's a gain of 12 then. And that will be a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
We are They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Allen on 3rd down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. His kick is good. And the Bisons will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this 1st half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds Goodwin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Lumberjacks are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. the gun. Here's a run up the gut. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a run going left. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They send him right out of the slot. 3rd and 2. Now Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will stay a 3-point game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. A short game there to about the 22. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like it's going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A run now on second down. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now on 3rd and 2, that's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Bisons will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now a give up the middle, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. They're going on 4th down. Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, You shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield. First and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Second and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now he takes off. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They send the tight end in motion. To the ground, a first down run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 9. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
His kick is perfect. And the Bison add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
He is tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Allen working from the pistol. And into traffic, but taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a run on first down. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Next is third and 4.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a third down and 4. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Bisons. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Again, 27 on the play. 1st down, Lumberjacks.
He'll look to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A pickup there of 28 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lumberjacks are able to cut into the deficit.
Lumberjacks 14.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll run. He'll try the hit, and he has lost the football. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover, and they will hold on to the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy.